Today, I want to talk about the principle of showing up. It's an important principle that every one of us must learn, see how it can help us achieve the things we need to achieve. In this year, you need to show up. Showing up can not be overemphasized because it is those that show up that represent the rest of us. This principle is the principle I have been talking about for many years, and I think I enjoy talking about it a lot to remind people that you need to show up. In 2011 election, 2011 or 2015, I can't remember particularly now, the then president, Goodluck Jonathan, in one of his campaign, said that his generation is a corrupt generation in one of his campaign. And listening to him say that, the question in my head was, were all of them corrupt in that generation? The answer was a big no. But the people that showed up and represented every one of them were the corrupt people. The people that were given elective position, the people that were appointed probably were corrupt people. And those that showed up became their representative. I remember when they called my generation the entertainment generation. Are we all entertainers in my generation? The answer is a very big no. But the entertainers showed up and they represented us and they used them to class all of us. Right now, this generation is called the tech generation. Tech bros, techies. Are everybody tech savvy in this generation? The answer is a very big no. But the people that show up become the representative of the people. When you show up, you represent the rest. I remember speaking at an event. While I was teaching, I said I need somebody to volunteer to come out. I didn't say what I needed the person to do. I just asked them, come out if you are in the crowd. I just asked for a volunteer. And people at the front, first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, nobody showed up. Then somebody stood from the back and came up stage to stay with me. And I offered the person a free course in one of my courses, and I think some cash. I can't remember the exact amount now, just for showing up. The moment I offered the course and the cash, now the people at the front were interested in coming out. Showing up doesn't take anything from you. It just means that when there's an opportunity, you grab it. So the person that stood from the crowd, from the back seat, and came forward has plenty of obstacles. The obstacles could be that she's at the back, she will not be able to come to the front, but she navigated her way up. There are many obstacles you may be facing that will not allow you to show up. You are the one that will say, I will not allow this thing to limit me. There's something about the foremost, the first person that does a thing. You become the representative. There are many noodles brand, but every noodles is called Indomie. There are many toothpaste brand, but every toothpaste in Nigeria is called McLean. There are many sausage brand, but every sausages in Nigeria is called Gala, because they were the first set of people that showed up. The principle of showing up says that just come outside. Do not allow anything limit you. You may meet obstacles on the way. You may meet people telling you cannot do it, but just show up and do it. I remember many years ago, not too many, about 15 years ago, I wanted to start an evening gathering of young people, where young people would just come in a casual manner, just gist and talk and discuss. I remember discussing it with a friend about this idea, and he told me something I will never forget. He said, Matthew, you are not good enough to speak, let alone gathering people to speak to them. The statement hit me so hard. This was a friend that I've put in a very high pedestal, expecting that he's going to encourage me. So I felt very bad, I felt very terrible. I went back home saying, man, they say I'm not good enough. His voice kept re-echoing in my head. So I didn't do anything for the next 3 months. Then one day I stood up. I told myself, this is not the person that gave me this vision. When the thought came to my head, it was not there. I only wanted to share with him. And I went to God in prayer. And the statement I had was just start. Then I went to meet somebody I needed a space where I can gather young people. And the person gave me a slot, gave me a chance. Say, come and be using my space. I have a space that I can be using. I'm going to power the generator if there's no light for you. I'm going to give you everything you need. And that was how we started. 4 years after, my friend who told me I'm not good enough to start, he started following me to all my speaking engagement. One day I asked him, I didn't even ask him, it was one who started the conversation. He said, Matthew, do you know why I'm following you to your engagement these days? I said, no, I don't know why. He said, because I saw a vision I spoke down on blossom so well. It would be stupid of me not to associate with the vision. Me following you everywhere is a means of saying, I'm sorry for talking down on you. If I continue to sit down and not listen to my inner self, that's how I will sit down and do nothing. My friend saw the vision blossom and he started following me about. I was not angry with him. We were still friends. We are still even friends today. We are still best of friends. But sometimes the people you share this vision with, they do not know what you see. They may not understand what you're saying. So them telling you not to do it is not their fault. It's because they are not the one that saw what is burning inside of you. So just do it. Because when you do it, the universe conspires to make things work for you. The moment I was about to start, everything was working. I got people that gave me their spaces. I got people that were willing to give me their money. I got people that were willing to volunteer. I got people that were willing to sacrifice everything just to make sure that this thing works. The same way you get people that are not willing to do anything for you. When we started, the first set of people that started with me, they started leaving. I thought maybe I was doing something. Funny enough, every one of them that left, we are still very good friends today. Because sometimes some people, their job is to start the journey with you, not to end the journey. There are some people they are supposed to lead you halfway and let you be. There are some people that are supposed to be in your life permanently. It is you that should be sensitive enough. You should be able to decipher who is who in your life and not put Mr. A in the level of Mr. B. So just show up, just do it, just start it. That business, just start it. See, of course, I do not believe in starting and not knowing the direction you are going to follow. It means that you are going to fall down and destroy yourself eventually. But the moment you have a picture of where you are going to, just start. Strategic planning will come along the way of you starting. So when you start, the universe conspires to make everything begins to work for you. The universe conspires to make sure that the things are in alignment with the things you want to do. Then if you fail, start again. Because failure is not actually failure. Failure is a feedback to let you know that this is not how it's being done. There are better ways to do it. For every success story you have heard, there are many tales of failure. So for every successful business, there are so many businesses that have failed. For every single successful Okocha, there are hundreds and thousands of Okochas that have failed. So your business may not be doing well today. Start all over again. Re-strategize. It is only a fool that will do one thing over and over and expect the same result. If it's not working in a particular way, start it in another way and rebrand it or remix it or redo it. And you see yourself standing up. But the most important thing is show up first. When you show up, because ideas fly. Nobody's going to steal your idea. Nobody's stealing your idea. Idea flies. Ideas are given to everybody at the same time. It is the first person that grabs the idea and pursue it that becomes the real owner of the idea. So show up. That's the principle I'm going to share with you today. Whatever you want to do in a gathering, register your name. When you belong to a WhatsApp group, let them know you are a member of the group and share your idea as much as you can, because there may be somebody in that group that needs your service. You may be customer to some people because you are showing up. Let them know what you do. Talk about your business. Be ruthless. Be shameless about marketing yourself. If Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, at the time was on Twitter, now X, selling a face cap for $1, shamelessly, without thinking somebody will be laughing at him, you too can do it. You are not Elon Musk. You are not the richest man. You are not even Dangote. So what you need to do is show up. Talk about your businesses. Spread your market. Sell yourself. Nobody's going to blow your trumpet for you. Blow your trumpet yourself. That say I want to humble myself. No, blow your trumpet. Let people know the things you can do. That is the principle of showing up. Anywhere you are, let your presence be felt. Register your name. In a WhatsApp group, register your name. In a class, be known. In a place, let people see you and say, oh, I remember this guy. I remember this lady. Because you have showed up. Thank you.